Greetings from Guatemala. My name is Marla Johnson, and I'm with Flames of Fire Ministry. I just want to take a moment to give you a glimpse into what Heart Cry International has been able to do here in Guatemala with us. First of all, we have 8 feeding centers in 8 rural mountain villages. Here we live in what's called the dry corridor, and that means that 3 out of 5 years we're in drought, which creates massive malnutrition. So we began to open feeding centers, but we want to do more than just feed them. We want to give them something that's going to last and make an eternal difference. That's where Heart Cry comes in. Well, actually, they come in on both levels, because not only do they help us feed the children, but through the Word Club curriculum, they've been able to help us take the Word to these children. Every time that the children come to eat 3 times a week, they get a teaching that is going to be instrumental, that has been instrumental in changing their lives. For example, one of our feeding centers has now these are rural mountain villages where sometimes the entire membership of the church isn't but about 20, 30, 40, 50. And in one of our villages, the youth alone, there's over 100 youth. They came up through the feeding centers because of training in the Word that taught them how to have a relationship with the Lord. You see, Eastern Guatemala is only 3% or 4% Christian. It was 3 when we started. I heard the other day that it bumped up to 4. And even Heart Cry has a part in that. Because of the curriculum that you send, because of the teachings that you help us give the children, it's changing their lives. It's changing a generation. So thank you for that. Thank you for partnering with Heart Cry to do what a nation has cried out for generations. Through Heart Cry, we're able to we feed the children, we educate the children. They brought training in for our pastors through VOH for Vessels of Honor. Most of these pastors up in these rural mountain villages, 90% of them have never had any sort of formal training. VOH comes in and they train them. Not only that, but they train our Heart Cry comes in, Sister Carla comes in, and they train our feeding center directors in how to reach the children. So they're just multifaceted. They're involved in so many things that we do, even to the point that they came in one of the feeding centers and built a wonderful playground for the children in the village. We were able to get a little piece of land right in front of the church, right in front of the feeding center, and they came in and built an amazing playground. The children were giggling and playing. For them, it was like Disneyland. It was crazy. You should have seen. The line was like 100 children deep to go down a 2-foot slide. And so Heart Cry, you are amazing. All of your partners, these are the sacrifices that you make a difference with. You know, we choose what we're going to do with our money. We choose what we're going to do with our time. And I just want to say thank you so much for sowing into Flames of Fire Ministry, for sowing into the children of Guatemala.